Hello there, my name is Julie. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Bookish Travels, where we discover days and explore books. Today is a book tag and it's behind the scenes book tag. So if you are interested in finding out what I do behind the scenes before you see me here, stay tuned. We have 11 questions, so let's get on with it. Question 1. Do you read from a script? Sometimes. If I have written a nice review for a book, I will memorize it in chunks and then speak it to you, because I find that if I write a book review, it's more fluent, it's more engaging, and I find that I deliver the essence of the book in a better way than me just going, "This book was great, read it." But I do suffer with memory issues. It's the bane of my existence. So I have to edit out a lot of ums and ahs. And sometimes this is why you see me recording the book itself with a voiceover, because sometimes it's just easier for me if I'm having a particularly see what I mean? Particularly bad memory day. Question 2, do you edit before you post a video? Yes, I do. I've gone through phases of editing the hell out of my videos, special effects and all sorts, to very minor edits, just cutting bits out and not doing anything. And I did try in a previous channel doing a Friday Reads video, completely unedited. That was fun, and I thought, thank goodness I don't have to edit. But they were a bit chaotic. Let's just put it out there. Question 3, have you edited a video after posting? Not necessarily with the content, but I have changed thumbnails from time to time to see if I can gather more engagement. I think, well, this thumbnail's not working too well. I'm going to try a different one to see if that works. Number 4, are there certain topics that you avoid because they're either controversial or personal? I do try to keep my personal life out of my videos. I don't mind sharing a few bits here and there. I come from a generation where people spoke freely and weren't afraid to say their thoughts and feelings, whereas today in the cancel culture and, oh, you can't say that, you know, I think it's gone a bit too far. My personal thoughts and opinions on world matters is not why we are here today. We are talking about books or travel, and so I keep it within those confines. Number 5 is something I've touched on previously. Do I use fast edits, special effects, graphics, all sorts of things? Honestly, going to be 100% transparent here. Depends what mood I'm in. If I've batch recorded some videos and I've got like 6 to edit, I do basic editing. I have to say, if I've just got one and I've got the time to experiment, then yes, I will put graphics in and titles and special effects and cuts and whatever. However, what I would like to do, but I can't seem to work out how to do on my software at the moment, is these pan ins and outs. I can cut it, pan in, and then it's constantly in, and I can cut it and I'm back again, but I can't do these ones that do this. And apparently they're very good for keeping people engaged, because short cuts here and there is like keeping people up to speed with your video and not thinking, yeah, that's getting a bit boring now. Now, question 6 is, do I have a target number of posts each week? Now, on my YouTube banner, it says that I post twice weekly, which is a Wednesday and a Saturday, and I do try to keep to that. Previously, I would just upload any time. I could have posted one and then post one the next day. I could post one, not post one for a week, but I'm trying to be consistent. Wednesdays and Saturdays. If, for example, it's a tag or I'm working with someone and I have to post at a certain time, then I will do that too. Now, question 7, are there certain themed posts that you like to do? For example, Poetry Thursday. I did do a Poetry Thursday and absolutely tanked. I think I got like 10 views or something, which is fair enough because I am not known for poetry. People don't come to my channel for poetry. They don't know me for poetry. If I am tagged, then I do a Tag Tuesday. And I did start my own one called Non-Fiction Friday, where I would talk about a non-fiction book on a Friday. I have thought about bringing that back because I realise that I'm lacking in my non-fiction content, which is not good, Julie, because I love my non-fiction. But previous experiences showed me that actually they're not that popular. However, it doesn't fit in with my Wednesday to Saturday plan. And then I thought, do I do a non-fiction Friday once a month? I don't know. Or I just put non-fiction in generally. I don't know. Do you, as viewers, do you like these things? Do you like to have regular, oh, it's Friday, she should be doing such and such today? Do let me know. Question 8 is a bit contentious, really, because it says, how important to you are your subscribers and the number of subscribers? Now, I've always said that I'm happy with the number of subscribers that I get. But then I do go through phases of thinking, why am I not growing? Why am I not getting more and more subscribers? And it is a constant bane for me sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't bother me. Sometimes I do think it is a reflection upon myself. Perhaps people just don't like me, don't like my content, don't like the way I talk, don't like the books that I talk about. Booktube is grown exponentially over the years, and it is absolutely massive. People have such a wide choice and a variety of choice of people they want to watch. So yeah, I mean, obviously I'd love to have more subscribers. Of course I would. But I'm very happy with what I've got. And I really do want to hit the 1K barrier. Now, if I do, I would be over the moon. The views that I have, how many people actually come over. Because when I look at my analytics, I find that more non-subscribers watch my videos than subscribers. So what's that about? Question 9 is, do you always respond when you're tagged? I work really, really hard to respond to when I'm tagged and when I have comments. However, I think the comments is the next question. So when I'm tagged in a book tag itself, I'm very appreciative of it. Sometimes I won't do the tag because I don't feel that I want to make my channel just tags and more tags. However, if YouTube notifies me that I have been tagged, then I will go onto that channel and that video and I will say thank you. So the next question is about the comments. Do you always respond to comments? Yes, 100% yes. I'm having a little bit of an issue with the notifications. YouTube will tell me when I've got a comment, but like 10% of the time. So I have found that I have to recently go in to the settings or something, there's a bit in there where you have to click on it and it brings up your comments, and you can click comments I haven't responded to yet. And I found that the other day, and reams of comments came thundering in. I was like, oh my gosh. I always say that if you comment, I will respond to you. And so I've just responded to comments I've had on old videos like 6-7 months ago. So I'm going to have to make this a daily thing, I think, to go in and check. So I really do want to work hard, and I do work hard on responding to every single comment that I get. Now the last question is, have I ever blocked anybody from commenting? Now I seem to attract these SEO people, scams, or they just want you to go over to them and spend money with them, whether they're genuine or not. I've been following your channel for quite a while now and I really enjoy your videos, but you've got this, this and this wrong with them because you're not getting the traction that you need. So I sometimes keep the comments on, sometimes I do delete them, but I haven't actually blocked anybody from commenting on my channel. As I did with my previous tag, I'm not going to specifically tag anybody because I think this has been doing the rounds. So if you are watching this video and you want to do it and you haven't been tagged, then consider yourself tagged. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please do come back for more. And yeah, I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.